This week on Movie Mash, I will take the protagonists from this movie and merge them into a new hero. JC, how will you merge two protagonists from different movies into a new hero? First, let us look at some craft needed in a story to make a great hero. I need a hero! The protagonist's want is the external goal that is hinted at in the setup. Think about it this way. What do they think is wrong with their life? And what external circumstances do they want to take place to change or improve this? Get me? In Miss Congeniality, Gracie Hart wants to be good at her job. However, a call made by Gracie against orders causes a fellow agent to be shot.
I got Grant shot. I shouldn't have moved.
She's banned from being out in the field and denied the opportunity to work on the citizen's case. When chosen to go undercover in the Miss United States pageant to catch the citizen, Gracie is torn.
I'm not going to parade around in a swimsuit like some airhead bimbo that goes by the name of what, Gracie Lou Freebush, and all she wants is world peace?
She detests what she thinks the pageant represents.
This is a scholarship program.
But still wants to do her job. So she agrees.
Well, where am I going to put my gun?
No place I want to know about.
She spends the entire film doing a range of things outside her comfort zone just to prove she has what it takes to be a good agent.
Don't mess with me.
Just before the third act, Gracie is faced with the toughest decision. Be good at her job by following orders, or go against orders and risk her career.
You want to stay, but as a private citizen. Turn in your badge and your gun.
As the setup for her want is so clear, the audience understands this is a huge moment for Gracie. In Sister Act, a few wants are dangled in front of the audience. DELORIS wants her boyfriend to leave his wife, and then she wants to dump him and leave town. But after she witnesses a vicious murder, her clear driving want is to stay alive.
You can call me anything you want as long as you keep me alive.
It is why she agrees to go into hiding in a convent. She knows she does not belong there, but chooses to stay because she wants to stay alive.
Staying alive! Staying alive!
For the first half of the film, DELORIS struggles with the nun's way of life, but her involvement in the choir makes it easier for her, and her perspective of what it means to be alive changes.
Look, everything that's happening here is a good thing. Sister, you can still be part of it.
So much so that DELORIS refuses to leave the convent when her cover is blown. Instead, she puts her life at risk so that she doesn't let her friends down.
Let's go. Surprise. Guess who?
In the climax, she even steps forward to save her new friends from harm. To give you, the writer, direction, it is helpful to put the hero's want into a dramatic question. In Miss Congeniality, Gracie's dramatic question for her want could be,
I know everyone thinks I'm a screw-up, all right?
can Gracie prove she is good at her job to those who think she is a screw-up?
Listen, I had to beg him to let you do this.
What?
Yeah, that's right. Like it or not, you screwed up, pal.
Answer, yes, but not in the way she expected.
New Jersey, Gracie Lou Freebush hopes to become...
Go, Gracie Lou.
If you can't find the dramatic question that best serves the story you wish to tell, I recommend looking at the climax or the resolution. Ask yourself, what is awaiting the reader or the viewer? This should help you find what you're looking for. Therefore, the dramatic question in Sister Act could be, can DELORIS outrun her murderous boyfriend? Answer, yes, but not in the way she expected.
Baby counts. You're safe.
The protagonist's need is the internal goal hinted at in the setup and usually relates to the story's theme. If you want to learn more about theme, why not check out this amazing video. The need is something the protagonist does not know or refuses to believe will make them complete. In Miss Congeniality, Gracie lives for the job. She has no life outside of work, no friends, and no romantic endeavours. The need truly becomes clear during this confrontation just before the midpoint.
You're also a person, and an incomplete one at that.
I don't have relationships because I don't want them. And I don't have friends because I work 24/7.
It is a low moment for Gracie, showing the audience what is missing in her life. Thankfully, it is followed up by this sensitive moment with her colleague.
You wanna know why I picked you? Because you're smart. Because you don't take any crap from people. You're funny. You're easy to talk to when you're not armed.
All right, I won't lay you down.
Having a clear need makes us invest in Gracie even further, and we are delighted to see glimpses of the person she could become, especially throughout the movie's second half. Going undercover in the pageant forces Gracie to spend time with the fellow contestants.
And you said, what did y'all think?
And she gets to experience the brilliance of supporting them and them supporting her.
Ladies! Now, first thing we need to deal with the diva. You gotta get it together.
By the end, it is clear she has made lifelong friends. Remember that big decision over the wand?
You want to stay, stay. Turn in your badge and your gun.
Well, it is also a question about her need.
The first time in my life, I feel like I'm in the right place at the right time, and I have to protect those girls. It is my job.
Developing friendships with the other contestants is a reason why she puts her job, her want, at risk. Isn't that an amazing character arc?
I really do want world peace.
In Sister Act, Dolores has musical talent, but also has a serious lack of direction for her life. What she needs is to discover what will bring her fulfillment. The need is hinted at, but only becomes clear during this confrontation at the beginning of Act 2.
Before I came here, I was okay.
Your singing career was almost non-existent, and your married lover wants you dead. If you're fooling anyone, it is only yourself.
It is a brutal truth that Dolores needs to hear. Another conversation, this time with Sister Mary Roberts, sheds light on Dolores's need.
I always knew that that was my calling, to lead a life of service, but you see, I've always felt that there's something inside me that I want to give.
What does Dolores have to give? What service can she provide to find fulfillment? Dolores takes charge of the choir, and her ability to bring the best out in others is evident.
Women with trays going, what are you gonna have? Your voice has to carry over the din.
Further, she inspires the convent to open its doors and to go out into the community. Remember that big decision over the wand?
Vince knows you're here. We gotta get out now.
Oh, but I can't go. We're singing for the Pope tomorrow.
Listen, you're gonna be singing for St. Peter if you don't get your ass out of here now.
Well, it is also a question about her need.
I can't do this. I can't leave. It's like I'm deserting them.
Her sense of fulfillment that comes from helping the choir is why she risks her life.
We are talking about the Pope. This means a great deal to them, and they have worked very hard for this, and they deserve it.
Isn't that also an amazing character arc?
I got 2 words for you, Vince.
Mary Clarence.
Bless you.
Again, to give you, the writer, direction, it's helpful to put the hero's need into a dramatic question. Can Dolores serve the nuns and find fulfillment in doing so? Answer, yes.
The Pope has requested a special concert here on Sunday night.
But not in the way she expected.
Oh, I'm dying.
If you don't know the dramatic question for the need in your own story, look at the most emotional moment. This scene should hint at what is truly important to the hero.
Cut Vic and the rest of the pageant ladies some slack, because if they ever get a chance to see what I see, then they're gonna love you.
Will Gracie stop hiding behind her work and develop authentic and meaningful relationships? Answer, yes, but not in the way she expected.
These women are smart, terrific people. And for me, this experience has been one of the most rewarding and liberating experiences of my life.
Of course, you can always tell a story where the hero achieves their want and not their need by the end. This past experience has made the protagonist who they are, and is most likely why they want what they want and need what they need. The wound is never explicitly shown in some stories, but is mentioned through subtext and character behaviour. In a happy ending, the protagonist will heal this wound, usually during the climax or resolution, but not always. In Miss Congeniality, Gracie is ridiculed for being an outspoken and argumentative woman.
It's just you not arguing, because you suck at it.
Who does not adhere to society's expectations of what a woman should be.
If you are Grace Hart, I quit here and now.
The film opens with Gracie's earliest experience of this.
Call me a girl. You called me one.
And we get to see how it shapes Gracie's resentment toward other women.
It's nice meeting you.
You too. Hope you have a good time at the mall.
So the dramatic question for the wound might be, can Gracie reconcile who she is with who society wants her to be? Yes!
Oh, you said it. All I have is sarcasm and a gun.
Yeah, that and a right hook.
The wound is healed when Gracie gets to demonstrate a part of herself and have it seen and recognized as something women can do. The wound in Sister Act is less obvious.
There is nothing but a lot of white women dressed as nuns. What am I gonna do here?
It is about her beliefs and attitudes towards nuns, as the first scene shows a young DELORIS being scolded by one. However, as DELORIS gets to know them, her opinions change and she becomes true friends with them. So the dramatic question for the wound might be, can DELORIS overcome her limiting beliefs about nuns?
She's a model of generosity, virtue, and love. You have my word for it, gentlemen. She is a nun.
Yes! Her wound is healed when the choir performs for the Pope. She is dressed half-half, half herself and half a nun, representing how her friends have influenced her for the better and vice versa. Now it's time to introduce you to the hero you've all been waiting for. Can the hero prove she is good at her job to her murderous boyfriend? Can the hero stop hiding behind the nuns and find fulfillment in meaningful relationships? Can the hero reconcile who she is despite her limiting beliefs about society? Want? Need? Wound. If you are clear on what these things are for your hero, make sure every story beat expresses them in some way. Until the next smash, bye! I'm holding out for a hero to the morning light. Gotta be fresh from night. I need a hero. I'm still recording. You're welcome. If you want to learn more about characters, check out this video on villains.